Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I would love to review this cute little bob for you, which is called Smooth Cut Bob by TressAllure in the color with a long name 613 1001 R18. Now, if you want to know how the color is composed, what special features she has, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like her, then stick around and let's get started. Isn't this the absolute perfect summer bob? I think so, and since I have quite some other bobs and pixies for the summer, I don't have this one and I don't have one in this gorgeous blonde. That's why I think I will have to get this one too. Well, as you might have guessed, this unfortunately isn't mine. She belongs to my dear friend and wig sister Tina, who ordered her from Merengue, which is our favorite online shop in Germany. I think I can speak for Tina and myself. And Tina was so kind to have the wig sent straight to me from the shop so I can unbox her, try her on, show her to you first before I send her on to her, which of course I am going to do straight away after I finish filming this. And of course I don't want to keep this beauty away from her any longer than I have to. And I'm so glad and grateful that I get the chance to try this one on, because it's been on my list too, since you know, I absolutely love TressAllure wigs, and I also found this one and thought, that would be great for the summer. So Tina, thank you ever so much for lending her to me and letting me unbox her. All right. Now, it's a gorgeous short bob that has quite a classic cut, I would say. It's not tapered or something and not A-line. It's just a cute short bob, but I think it's so beautiful and cute and perfect for the hot summer days. It has a great length. It's also short at the nape. And it's just beautiful, in my opinion. And of course, it has all those wonderful TressAllure features like an extended lace front and a full monofilament top, which means the whole part on top here is hand-tied and you can part her wherever you like. I part mine on the left, and this also came parted on the left, so I just left it like that. And I think Tina also wears the part on her left. But if you like, you can wear this as a middle part or right part too. And as always, the special features are done extremely well. And of course, I'm going to show you this from up close. Now look at this gorgeous hairline. This lace front is done impeccably. It's so great. The density is perfect. The knots are so tiny you can hardly see them at all. They have the highlight color here right at the hairline, but it's really beautifully interspersed with the dark fibers. There's not a white banding effect as some other manufacturers do. And the lace front is extended down into the ear tab to approximately here. And also the part, or the mono top, is done really well. I hope you can see this in this light. You can really see through to my scalp, or the wig cap I'm wearing underneath, for hygienic reasons. And it's really fabulous. And this is always the case with TressAllure wigs. I think they have such a great quality. It's really very comparable to Raquel Welch, which is my favorite brand, but TressAllure is really running up closely, I would say. And Tina agrees that the hairline always looks so extremely natural on TressAllure wigs. And the great thing is, I didn't have to do anything when I unboxed her. I only combed out the zigzag part, but I didn't use any heat or anything to give her a lift, because you can just style her with your fingers without any heat. I mean, you can sleek this down if you like and wear it completely flat if you prefer that, or you can just pull this up with your fingers and then pull it into the direction you want it to go, and then it just stays that way. and you have some lift without using any heat. This is just fabulous, and I think it's a sign of the great quality, craftsmanship, and the fabulous fibers they are using. And of course the length too. I mean, you don't have really long, heavy layers of hair. I think this is fabulous. And of course, you know me, you can tuck it behind your ear easily, and it stays beautifully. It's a low density style, and you get a completely new look if you put it behind your ear. And I love wearing it like this anyway, so I think I would definitely wear her like this. Okay, now let's have a look at her from all sides, and afterwards also outside in natural daylight. So how do you like Smooth Cut Bob? Do you agree that it's such a cute style and perfect for summer? Do you like these kind of bobs, or do you prefer the more tapered, stacked A-line bobs like Ignite by Jon Renau? I love them both. And like I said, I think I also will have to get this one here. Now the cap fits pretty average, I would say, but it's definitely stretchy, and I think it should also fit if you have a little larger head circumference. I have a 22-inch circumference and it fits beautifully without having to adjust anything. But I think up to 23-inch head circumference, this should fit well. Now, as always, let's have a look at the cap from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. Here you can see that gorgeous lace front that is extended all the way down into the ear tabs. Then here's this typical seam between the lace front and the monofilament top, which is pretty big, and you really have a lot of parting space and all the way down to the crown area. On the sides she has the felt covered ear tabs with the metal stays inside. The rest of the cap is open wefted. She has an extended nape, which is great for updos and just gives you a better fit, and it just sits more securely with an extended nape in my opinion. And she has the adjustable straps with Velcro, which I love. All in all, this is a very high quality, very well made cap. Now the fibers are made from TressAllure's heat-friendly fibers, which of course I always love and prefer, and they are extremely smooth, and you have all the advantages of heat-friendly fibers, which means you can use your heat tools to change or alter the style if you like. You could add waves. I personally wouldn't do that. I have other styles with other shorter styles with waves, but if you want, you could. And you could also treat the ends with heat in case they start getting frizzy, but I think you won't have that problem since it's so short and not rubbing against your clothes, and you don't really have friction, so I'm pretty sure you won't have that problem at all, and so you don't even need to use heat on this one since it's so short. And of course, another advantage is that the fibers aren't shiny at all. Even with this very light blonde, I think it's not overly shiny, and also in natural daylight you will see that these fibers aren't shiny and look very realistic. So the fibers of course are fabulous, since they are from the Look Fabulous collection. That's how TressAllure calls their heat-defined line. Now, is there any permatease? Actually, no, I don't feel any. Not in the back, not on top since it's a hand-tied top. There's just a tiny little bit on the sides, but just the bare minimum. And I think it's quite a sleek and natural look. I would call this a low to medium density. I think it's a little higher than other low density styles I had in the past, but it's not a high density at all. So I'd say it's a medium or rather low density if you ask me. It definitely looks extremely natural, also with that beautiful hairline. Okay, now let's have a look at my favorite blonde outside in natural daylight. And of course, I will choose a special background today since our magnolia tree is in full bloom and it's such a beautiful sight, which just happens once a year and it's so short, only a couple of days. And I'm trying to get as many pictures and shots and videos as I can. So let's go outside to see this gorgeous color in natural daylight, sunlight, and in front of a magnolia tree. So, how do you like the color? Isn't this just the most gorgeous blonde? I absolutely love it. It's called 613 1001 R18 and doesn't have a name, it's just the color code. And TressAllure describes the color as vanilla blonde, white blend, rooted with ash brown. And I think that is very accurate. The 613 is called French Vanilla Blonde. It's the lightest blonde just before the platinum and still a true blonde. Then the 1001 is called Winter White or White Blonde, and it's the coolest, lightest platinum there is, and this blend gives this beautiful creamy color. And the root color is the 18, which is a dark ash blonde, or it's also called lightest ash brown depending on the manufacturer, and it's the lightest root color the manufacturers use. And I think it's a beautiful root, it's not too dark, and it goes perfectly with that color blend. I absolutely love this color, and I will definitely have to get this cutie for my summer hair wardrobe, so to speak. Alright, that was my review of Smooth Cut Bob. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my future videos, and there's a new one coming out each Friday. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I will gladly reply. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well. Stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. And Tina was so kind. What's going on here? Fit if you have a little larger head circumference. Now the fibers are made from TressAllure. It's not. I think it's just yeah. It's low or medium depending on how. Depending on what. Now, if you like these cute short summer bobs, you might also like these three here from Raquel Welch. Or maybe also this one here, or you just check them out all.